Now, with the next round of stimulus still up in the air, times are no doubt uncertain. When the pandemic first hit, the economic impact was severe. Businesses closed, tens of millions of employees were laid off, and millions more found themselves struggling to pay the rent, the mortgage, and to buy food. And now, more than 4 months later, the virus is surging and the economic recovery seems unclear. And small businesses and workers now have to rethink the recovery. The $600 a week in CARES Act funding, a lifeline to millions of workers hit hard by the pandemic, is running out.
It means a hardship, honestly. It's our income, with me being off, has been basically cut in half.
MARLANA Gilbert of Wyandotte is one of many Michigan workers using that money to help fill the gap. MARLANA worked in corporate travel for 30 years. She says when the pandemic hit, her industry dried up in 2 days.
That $600 helps put food on the table, pay the college children's bills, keep a roof over our head.
There was a swell in the beginning, especially around housing.
KRISTEN HOLT is CEO of Green Path Financial Wellness, a national nonprofit based in Farmington Hills. With the coronavirus surging, states rolling back reopenings, HOLT expects trouble for workers if Washington can't pass another stimulus.
As creditors start collecting again and start reaching out, to follow up on those unpaid bills, I think we're going to see more people needing help.
HOLT says mortgage companies are still offering some flexibility, but it's getting tougher for renters. And the leniency offered to credit card holders is ending too.
Basically like a skip payment for a couple of months. We're not seeing that continue necessarily.
HOLT says preparing for the economic stretch ahead will mean more belt tightening. For some families, it could mean going down to one car. For others, holding off on optional purchases, even back to school items, until it's clear what the school year will look like. Experts say avoid tapping into a 401k. If finances are getting tight, it's important to get help early.
Sometimes people wait until they've exhausted all their options and then they call us and we're like, oh, we could have helped you tap into those options in a smarter way.
MARLANA's husband is still working, but the family's looking for more ways to cut back.
Is there any more fat to trim?
Not in my household, no.
So here's the Rebound rundown. CARES Act money is ending now. Find supplemental income if you can, but be prepared to take additional steps to cut expenses, even though it could be painful. And get help from nonprofits like Green Path at the first sign of financial distress. Now, Gilbert says she doesn't know when she'll go back to work. Her furlough has been extended several times already and now stretches through September. And she says that all of the economic turmoil touches every job in the travel industry like hers, and she just wants to get back to work. But until the economy gets going and business travel picks up, it's going to be hard for her to do that.